Should I do a movie announcer voice?
We are live.
Introducing.
Too
Too late. It's too late to apologize.
We are live. Welcome. To be fair, there was too much potatoes in the chat.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
See somebody else say that.
To be fair.
I was just about to type that up.
up.
Welcome, folks. We have hit 100,000.
Hi, everybody.
You gonna say it, Brian?
Hi, everybody.
I still-
How you doing? Is everybody okay?
I still haven't sorted out the layout of camera and screens, so I'm going to be looking off to my worst side, although both sides are pretty terrible looking either way. Yeah, 100,000. We did it.
We did it. 100,000.
100,000.
Can I get a witness?
102,000 we're currently sitting at. Thank you, everybody who was mad enough to subscribe. More and more messages every day. People saying, "Oh, I love this channel." It's still a wee bit weird, but I'm even starting to get used to it now. Yeah, I still get very nervous at the start, which is a bit strange. I don't know why. Week 3, I had notes and all about what I was going to talk about, but I can't remember where I put them. We have an announcement. Big announcement. The live game is back on, so it is. Hopefully, look at Dave's face. He's super excited. You can just tell. Probably starting next week, early next week. Got a DM. Dave's trying to find a replacement for Brian. He's going to step out.
Not a replacement, Daddy.
No.
Not a replacement. One can never replace Brian.
No.
So basically, we're gonna get going with a weekly D&D campaign on this channel, and Brian is a little bit booked solid with his schedule right now, and is unable to commit to the stream at this time. However, once we get things kind of rolling, if he wants a chair, it is waiting for him. He's welcome to join us. He's just doing his thing right now, and it's all good. I don't want to put any pressure on the boy. So live streaming, some D&D coming soon, and we are so excited to share that with you guys.
Thank you, Dave, for saying that so much better than I was trying to.
I mean, I got you, man.
We got to translate a little bit for you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you tend to garble things, and maybe it's the American whiskey.
We don't want you to be nervous or have too much whiskey in you.
I warm up as I get going. I've watched back a few times and I'm a mess at the start. I don't know. Week 49. Scott still can't speak.
No, dude, same thing, man. I'm with you with it. So.
I have put the names. I am MrRipper for anybody who joins the stream and asks who I am. You
can barely see mine against the white kind of background. It's too light. You got to hit it with a drop shadow.
I whipped it up in like 30 seconds. I will make it better.
Are we seriously not doing phrasing anymore?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Phrasing, Lana. Phrasing.
I don't know what we're doing. The point everywhere.
All I'm saying is potatoes in the chat.
Yeah, you got J. Ross to thank for that.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. What status, eh? Who's the weird British guy?
That's me. I'm actually Canadian. Sorry.
God, you British. What the fuck?
Cheers, J. Ross. You know who I am. I know who you are. That's all I'm gonna say.
He knows. What he means is he knows where you're sleeping at night.
I don't know what to say. Right. I think it's time for a story.
I love those.
Skimmed. Brand did a bit of skimming. I did a bit of skimming. Hopefully it all works out. So we'll go up first. I am going to go for... Who am I going to pick first? Who wants to go first? Go on, have a wee look at it.
I don't care. Let's go.
Go ahead, Dave. You go. Go first.
You sure? I went first last week.
Did you go first last week? That's my
I did.
turn
You can
first.
go first this
time.
Go.
You go, Brian. You go, Brian.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull this up because I'm a professional streamer too. I gotta have everything ready. Not really. This is posted. I was gonna say hosted. Posted by Dragon 27 I accidentally made an op homebrew, and now she can't be stopped.
OP, bro.
I know, I was gonna correct it.
OP! Overpowered!
Hold on.
You're hurting me.
Hold on. I did that on purpose because we had a guy commenting saying, don't say W when they say W. I'm going to say W every time because of that guy. It was an overpowered homebrew.
Thank you.
So,
There it is.
I'm getting into Dungeons and Dragons, Dave. And everyone does. I wanted to stand out, Dave.
Oh, you stand out to me, bud.
Oh, shit, wait, the next line. I made my own Hebrew race, Dave, the Trickler, and it ran it by the DM, Dungeon Master. I'm going to do it. He seemed to have some experience, so I went by what he would allow. But essentially, it's a slime person. In essence, a Trickler is supposed to be a being that was made by a wizard, whose soul resides in an object that the slime must always stay in contact with. For my character, this is a helmet. We agreed that if the helmet is ever removed, then I'd immediately start to go insane, in a similar way to Gollum from Lord of the Rings on search for it. I wanted it to... Oh, this rolling screwed me. You always do it every stream. It's going to always fuck me up. I wanted it to be able to tank beyond belief. And so, Tricklers have a +2 constitution, as well as the Stone Skin spell, which I can use 3 times between long rests. Additionally, I'm able to change shape as long as I stay in contact with the helm. I figured, as I'm a slime person, I would be able to lob parts of myself at people to either blind them, restrain them, or render a weapon of my choosing unusable. Sound broken yet? It is. After all this way okayed by my dungeon master, I asked around to see what people thought. Being a new player, I had been trying to make it balanced. A poor effort, it would seem, but everyone I asked agreed that it's stupidly overpowered. Session 2. We come face to face with a succubus who immediately uses charmed person on me. And thus the next hour was spent with the entire party just trying to land a hit on me as I blinded and restrained them and used stone skin. Did I mention Tricklers have piercing damage resistance? Later, a difficult encounter with a person whose sword made anyone it cut into his mindless drones proves easy because I just gooped up the sword. It's fun and all, but I really do take pity on everyone else involved. I told the DM, Dungeon Master, that I'm overpowered. I was looking at you, Dave. And he said, and that my character would take some damage whenever I lob a piece of myself, as well as contact with water would essentially nerf the crap out of me, and hopefully, in the future, the rest of the party can splash me if I get charmed again. That was all right. Yeah. But Scott, now you got to see if there's any comments that you can read, though.
I love the concept of a smile person, though. I try to make fun for my own purposes. I can't read on stream for anybody who, I can't do it.
Or in general.
Or in general. Or just in general. Oh, there's loads of comments, guys.
Wow, look at all that. Thank you all for hanging out in the subreddit, by the way.
Oh,
this
my
makes me so
God.
happy.
Nearly
so happy right now.
2,000. Nearly 2,000. We even got a...
Oh my God.
We even got somebody who made their very own Reddit account just to thank us for the 100,000 or welcome.
Wow, wasn't it Adventurous Coffee?
It was indeed, yes. It was indeed the finest coffee.
And by the way, the day that we hit 100,000 subs is it was my first Reddit cake day.
Oh yeah, it was your cake day on Reddit. Happy cake day on Reddit. Late.
Thank you.
Please explain the importance.
I didn't really
of that.
post much on the Reddit because I was busy practicing all day, but yeah, I'm really pleased and I'm so happy. That was the best cake day ever. Holy shit, may they all be that good.
Next cake day we'll have beyond 200, so don't worry, we're gonna be good.
Well, hopefully next cake day we'll be hanging out like around VidCon because it seems to be usually around this time of year, and hopefully we'll have got things in check that we'll all be able to hang out in Southern California and have a cold one together.
That's if the let me.
Y'all can even crash at my place
and we can have a cold one.
Yeah. We can even carpool and do a stream from my house live in person for the first time ever, because I'll have gigabit internet up there and a streaming rig.
Corona fucks off.
Well, that's it.
We need that out.
I have the gigabit internet ordered for some time in August, the 11th of August, I think. I'm excited.
Yay!
None of this potato copper stuff running to my house. You know, wet string and all that. Right. Dave, you're up.
Yeah, have fun, Lord.
I am. All right. What's my story, broski? This is gonna be fun. It's got a title, like a real title.
The guy wearing blue is Dave. The guy in the middle is Scott, aka Ripper, and the guy on the left is me. I'm in white. Hello.
Yes, I am Dave. Hello.
I am Dave. Hello. I am Brian. Hello.
Hi, I'm Dave. Cool. So this one was posted by you/Ellie Doodles. Hello, Ellie Doodles. Thank you for sharing your story with us. This is called The Ballad of Bimsley Bondi, from unnamed NPC to hero. Our party was around level 9 or so at this point, consisting of a plucky halfling barbarian named Fenry, an aloof Githzerai mystic named Tyr, a studious elven wizard named Kelric, and a human cleric named Dick.
Still makes me laugh.
The story of the campaign had been pulled in several different directions up until now, from exploring an abandoned mine looking for a plane full of illithids, to trying to exorcise the ghosts from a haunted house, to attempting to track down and kill a hag, only to find a strangely powerful 13-year-old warlock, one that proceeded to nearly wreck our collective shit twice. As of the time of writing, none of these plot threads have been resolved yet. Please send help. But that didn't matter, because we had new priorities to focus on. The first was, is that a Gios? Is that how I pronounce it? A Gios? I know I've watched Code Geass, but is it a Geass or a Gaius?
I was going to say Gaius, but I think they say Geass.
That's
actually.
A weird word. We're going to roll with Geass, though, because fucking anime is life. The first was a Geass from a Kirin to free someone that was being held prisoner in the aforementioned Illithid plane. But since we had a generous 30-day grace period on that before the migraine started setting in, we decided to focus on something the party found much more exciting. A giant floating obelisk made of amber that belonged to one Renzavir the Alterous, a long-dead mage who had made a contract with some pit fiends to guard her sanctum. Kelric very much wanted this obelisk for a wizard tower, and there was no denying that a flying fortress that can plane shift and teleport would make a good base of operations, especially when guarded by an army of Yugoloths at our command. Wow, this is a mouthy one. There's a lot of big words in here.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I'm sticking all these. The only problem was the hefty sum of gold needed to buy out the previous owner's contract. Luckily, we heard and I stop up on that word because of course I do. Luckily, we heard a rumor that there might be some treasure at the bottom of Lake Gransey. So we made a beeline across the countryside for the little town of South Gransey. Enter the Bondi family, a humble little family of halflings who run a ferry business, bringing people and cargo across the lake between North and South Gransey. They happily took us out on the barge to the spot where we heard the treasure might be, and agreed to wait there until we came back. One water-breathing spell later, we dived in or dove in. Dived in or dove in. And quickly found a Morkoth lair teeming with treasure. More than enough to buy out the contract in one go. The Morkoth within proved to be quite the match for us, however. The entire party continually struggled to shake off the Morkoth's charm, because the cleric somehow forgot that he had spells that could add bonuses to our saving throws, and the DM somehow forgot to tell the party that we had advantage against the charm after we managed to break out of it. Needless to say, it was a long and drawn-out battle, where each side slowly whittled down the resources and HP of the other. But eventually, the Morkoth was hurt enough that it decided to flee, leaving us alone in its treasure cove. Tyr wasted no time creating a portal back to the barge, and the rest of the party proceeded to haul as much treasure through it as they could. Once we filled up the Bondi's vessel, we had them start sailing to North Gransey, while we took a short rest and licked our wounds, still on high alert, expecting the Morkoth to show up again at any moment to reclaim its hoard. We were able to get our short rest in, but we didn't quite make it to shore before the Morkoth reared its ugly head again and attacked the barge. Despite now having advantages on our saving throws, we were still desperately low on resources and only managed to bring the monster down to its last few hit points before the party fell. That's when the Morkoth turned its attention to the Bondies. One by one, the Bondies tried to attack the bloodied Morkoth, only to fail or succumb to its hypnosis, and one by one, they were slain. The DM rolled for each of them while we watched, grimacing, as the creature killed Papa Bondi, then Mama Bondi, then their daughter, until finally their oldest son was the last one left. He somehow managed to resist the hypnosis and lodge a spear into the Morkoth's eye, killing it right as it was upon him. The party woke up several hours later, their wounds hastily bandaged, the rest of the Bondi family lying next to them unconscious, the Morkoth lying dead among the mountains of treasure, and a shell-shocked halfling sitting on one of the barrels, watching them closely, and clutching a large bag of gold that he was determined to keep as payment for the trouble these strangers caused. That halfling's name was Bimsley Bondi. This is part of a larger story I'm writing about one of the characters I've grown very attached to. Some unimportant details had been changed to make the story flow better, and even then I couldn't fit it all into a short and concise story, so I'm splitting it into several parts. Let me know if you guys like this story, or if you don't, I'll be posting the next part once I finish it. Till then, I hope you look forward to a tale of love, heartache, and revenge in the Ballad of Bimsley Bondi Part 2, From Hero to Companion. I like that story. Did you like that story?
That was a fucking great story.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Awesome.
I like the way it was tripping you up. I like the way it was tripping you up. Even with
there's a lot of like challenging stuff in there. That was fun. That was a really, really, really great read.
Yeah, it was a good read.
Thank you for sharing that.
That's why I saw it. I'm like, dude, that's
long live Bimsley Bondi.
Oh, I just wrecked the place. I was going to type in yes, please more, but hopefully they'll watch the stream.
GG's, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the Streamlabs thing. I was mucking about and forgot I left it on, but I'm sure it's stopping you from spamming all sorts of stuff.
It's just attempting to save the world from all of the pain here.
Oh, there's
Wilwin. Maybe if we all rolled the D20 all at once and all got a 20 on it, then Scott will read a story with a character and everything.
You're not gonna like this. I rolled a 18, so.
Oh yeah. Before I read another story here, Dave, I meant to show you this before. My girlfriend, she bought me.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My first set of dice. They're all metal.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. That's so cool.
Hold on.
Give it away.
I don't have any fancy dice like that. I'm not that cool.
Oh no, we're seeing the other side of his desk. That's the mystery. The mystery.
Wow. Oh Jesus! Look
desk
at my
reveal at 100K subs. You seen it here first, Brian. Desk reveal.
Gotta get and my little tiny dinky little ring light.
Oh, that's.
He said dinky.
It's a dinky little ring light.
To be honest, that's the. To be honest, to be fair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a new mic and increase the sound quality and some proper lighting. Because
you sound good, but you could sound incredible.
Yeah, it's just this thing.
You could sound incredible.
No, I can't because I have a Northern Irish accent. But it's this. The mic's massive. I want like a one where I can hold it like that. I can hold it like that.
Just like a handheld.
Hold it like that. Just do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I was going to do a desk reveal, but then you'll see my room. So it's very echoey, and there's stuff that can be improved. Brian's got his.
My room is a shit show. We're not doing a desk reveal today. I've been grieving for a couple of weeks. I got to pick up.
Mine's a cluster, but I'm happy to share it because why not? I mean,
I'm not doing a room reveal. I'll do an Ableton push reveal. I'll move my camera for a second, show you that thing. That's pretty cool, right?
That's lovely.
Isn't it so pretty?
Dave,
I love playing it.
Are you Marshmallow by any chance?
Am I Marshmallow? No. I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't be living in this little fart locker if I was Marshmallow. I'd be balling out hard. And I'll tell you one thing, like I'd probably be making money doing music, and that would be really, really nice. I'd still be playing the shit out of some D&D though. Definitely.
Well, at least that's something. We won't lose you then.
Yeah. My friend shot a video for him though. I asked him to be our player 3, but he's in another state right now, and it's just not going to work out for a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens. I'll join in as soon as I can. Trust me. I will
Oh,
jump
dude,
in.
it's all good, bro. There's no rush. You just do your thing, handle your shit, and we're ready when you're ready. It's all good, baby.
Dave, Brian has his own YouTube channel. Please subscribe because he wants.
You're welcome to come subscribe to me. I do a lot of positive stuff and gaming stuff and voice acting stuff over there. You can see it, Brian Vaughn VA.
Oh,
I got booted off stream last night though because YouTube hates me. But I mean, screw them. I'm going to do it again tonight.
Get booted off stream?
What did you do?
They said I had a copyright strike, and like I didn't get the strike.
Were you listening to music in the background or something?
No, the game Deep Rock Galactic, they have a music that they'll play in a jukebox, and it's all music that they own. And they said to YouTube before, they said, if you keep banning our users or harass them, we're going to kick the shit out of you. And I said, I love these guys. They're so pissed off about it, but YouTube detects certain songs and goes, oh, well, that's copyright. We're going to kick the stream. And I was streaming for like 2 hours. Didn't know I got cut out like halfway through.
Yeah, why don't they just use the same bot that like traces the music that's being used that's copyrighted, and instead of like tracking and just banning the stream, it could just like send your ad revenue to the, ASCAP or BMI or whatever number of, the persons who own that copyright.
Exactly. They should just change the algorithm with it and shit, but they don't.
But then the problem is artists would be able to make money, and that's another talk for another day. You can't have that.
I know, because copyright strikes, Brian. How could you ever let that happen on your own personal
I didn't get a strike. They actually said I did not get a strike, but they took down the video, and when the guy sent me a message, they said, hey, what song was it so we can get rid of it so we can keep people safe? And I said, I don't know. They removed the video. They didn't even let me see what part it got cut out at, and they replied.
Savage.
Yeah, they replied saying, that's bullshit. Next time you stream, play all the songs we're going to watch. And I went, hey, nice.
All I'm going to say is, you, what's up? I like your name. What's up? Thank you. So, somebody else is saying, congrats on the 100K. Thank you very much. You might be away already.
It's almost like YouTube wants people to pay to have their music get to people's ears and have that be the only way that people can get their music to people's ears. I don't know. But
even some other channels get copyright strikes every once in a while. No comment.
I bet you once I register a record to like one of my albums to like ASCAP and whatever and distribute it, like I bet you I could even like give myself the license to use it, and YouTube would still try and like copyright strike me at first. I bet you.
No, well,
if they do, then just kick them in the nards.
Mostly because like one of you fools would probably think it was funny to try and copyright strike it, and it would end up screwing me over because y'all are crazy.
It's difficult. It's difficult to sort of navigate around it. Pardon, sorry?
Obviously. It would be J. Ross who does it, obviously.
He's just a hater, so he is. He's just a hater. Oh, boy. He's just a hater. Okay. Brian, you're up next.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, dog's going boogly.
I was wondering what that was. I'm like, who did that?
Oh, there's another mad one. Yeah, I don't see any commas. So,
all right.
Oh,
Dave, I'm look what I'm reading. Something
grammar
about
warning.
warning.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I see 2 E's on the word more. Oh boy. Well,
I'm gonna die inside.
talk about a failed
ladies.
karma fail. Am I right? Oh!
Derpy Ticat posted this one. What was and failed karma fail in D&D? I'm gonna make mistakes. It's not gonna be me trying to pick on anyone. I'm literally a dumb shit. So
Something strong in the water for this one.
shitty grammar warning. For me, I was inside a crypt and gravesite. Forgot the actual name. The deeper we went down, the more son of a bitch. More lurables were and more tougher encounters. I guess lootables? Near the end of the crypt, the rooms and passageways had a wild magic zone. Oh, why? Soon we found of the end of the crypt, there was an room that had 4 grave sites. There was an encounter with 4 specters inside this room.
I think we should. Brian, you picked this one, so don't.
I'm happy. I know. I wanted to showcase it. We tomb a bit of time to kill them, but we managed. Soon we looted the 4 graves and found several items. I almost said several items. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
I forgot the item.
I think it's time to thank the original imposter for this. It's maybe a wee bit tricky. I think if it was done on a video, it would
Derpy the cat, more than just a clever name. Very,
What
very
in God's
accurate.
name?
Looks like it was typed by a cat.
I mean, I think I'm going to finish it if you let me. I will finish
Please.
this.
You know,
Go on.
Go on, try it. Try it.
Soon we looted the 4 graves and found several items. I forgot the item names as they were custom items, but had high amount in gold pieces of sold. Maybe like around 25 to 50 gold pieces of items. I was greedy and took most of the items as I got pretty close, but I got the low end and got 4 items around 25 to 50 gold pieces each. So around 175 gold pieces if I were to sell them. But the last grave that I couldn't touch since I was typing them into the custom items and listening to the pricings and the other players, Will, one of who was in lawful good, had exclaimed that a different PC should open and take the goods as they barely took any and did a decent amount of damage in the encounter we had before we opened the graves. My guess, the lawful good PC had messaged the DM and gave the character who barely go anything an item worth 250 GP.
Worth of 250 GP.
I know, but you're like a guy from Anchorman. Yeah, so yeah, has to read the. You can.
Hold on, I'm gonna make it even better. Ready? This PC didn't care about gold piece and wanted to put good in the world, regardless of efforts to do so, legally or no. I am not sure, as the group haven't been together long.
No, we're butchering this one.
Come on, we're almost done. Scroll down. We gotta see what else we got.
Oh my God! Keep going! Keep going! Keep going, bro!
Okay. So this was the karma I was supposed to be given. The karma was that I was supposed to see that someone got an item that worth more in GP than me, the son of a bitch. Soon, we found an unsecret passage in the same room. Brute force find as I accidentally used fireball instead of healing word on the lawful good PC. The fireball had been directed and hit a wall of stone, and the blast had moved. Ivanka, get out of the way! Had moved the secret panel or stone to show a secret passage. We finished the encounter and finished looting this room, and they entered the passageway and found an secret room. And inside this room was another grave. But just on it, as it was grave was for a more than powerful, important person, I'm guessing. I don't recall the full details. Oh my God, this is like gonna kill me, but I gotta finish this.
Dude, you're killing it, man. Keep going.
It's smooth. You're smoothing it out better, actually, which is.
I used detect magic in this room, knowing the person was quite passable, important, and would have traps inside. The grave itself was and small cube of air had an enchantment school of magic. I took note and told the group, but not the small cube of air one. We soon have another encounter in this room as we have to fight and wrath. Shortly after the fight, we searched the grave and found a few more items, namely an longsword that call Dawnbringer and decent sword.
So original. So original.
I couldn't talk as the other players were loud, and I could say I wanted, and it was given to an player who actually have good use to it. And then I checked the area, and I seen it had an enchant spell, but nothing but air. After I had a few checks and found a small stone box that had the... What the fuck is that word?
It's almost like I typed it.
Inviolability.
Invisibility.
Enchantment. And stand it for now.
Switch to me. Come on, give me a go. Go on, do my impression of me. Go on.
Oh my.
Go on.
Oh my
go on. Go on.
That's one you gotta read, Ripdaddy.
Yeah.
I can't do an impression of you.
You still haven't stuck it now.
I still can't do it. I'm gonna
It's
do
hard.
this.
It's a tricky accent.
Fuck it. I know what to do. Dave, what word do you think that one is? Got impatient?
Impotent.
I guess. I got important and opened after 4 more check as I couldn't see the box.
Wow, that's pretty expensive.
I found 1,200 gold pieces and 4,000 silver pieces and more pieces in another currency, but I forgot what it was. But I got it.
Is that meant to be me?
Of 1,600 gold pieces because of this box. I had to use sleight of hand check to stash the money. Only 2 PCs seen me stash it into my bag. A new PC will tell this story. I am talking of Karma Fail and the character who didn't care about of GP or any money. The PC who didn't care for the monet had...
Monet.
Money.
That they don't do anything about it. The new PC was in Warlock and used telepathy to imitate me on giving them 500 SP. Intimidate. I used message and told them later to cause less suspicion. There we go. I got that one. The only one who don't care about money was a bit mad or annoyed and attempted metagaming the story and yelled that I stashed it. But he didn't know the Warlock had used telepathy in game. So the DM and a few other players, just tired of the 20 minutes of talking on how to deal with it, just let me keep the money in secret. Great success of the other PCs at the Warlock getting 500 SP. I think they are planning on blackmailing me for more. Fuck me.
Can I just take a second while you're recovering from that to like point out that despite this being an absolute train wreck, this person stuck the words metagaming and telepathy, which are 2 of the hardest words in that we've even had to say today.
Yeah.
Stuck them, just nailed it. But mailing? Not so much.
Mailing. Blackmailing. Sounds like a train.
Oh God.
Keep it rolling. We're almost there, bud.
And this is how the giving me karma for being greedy backfired, as I ended up getting 6 times the amount of GP I witnessed given to another PC. Also, sorry for the bad grammar. I will not be correcting it. You son of a bitch.
He trolled us. He did.
I'm and sweating for you.
I think he's watched the streams before and thought, you know what, Brian's gonna love this one.
I chose it because I read part of it. And I'm like, dude, this is gonna be a chaotic mess, but I am ready.
There's a story in it.
Oh, I like the story.
That shit fell on me. Were you trying to get me?
Trying
to get me.
I'm actually sweating because of that story.
Oh my God, I would
this.
have fallen off my chair already. I would have been screaming.
Oh my God, my chest is in pain. Fuck that, but I loved it.
No pain, no gain.
We have to pump.
There was a bit of Indian in that as well, which I thought was quite funny.
I wasn't trying to go Indian though. That was weird. I had no inclination to go Indian with that at all. At all.
Oh.
I tried to go Russian a little bit, but that one died and went into Arnold really quick. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. I'll just go Arnold.
I mean, Arnold's a banger. I'm here for Arnold. Arnold kills every time.
Because me is Sylvester Stallone.
Do you want to skim that, dude?
Sorry,
do I want to be a good one?
Have a look-see. No, I think we could just fucking power through it. Let's go.
Go
Ready,
for
babes?
it. Go for it.
All right. So this is posted by SSB Vegito 94. Not to be confused with Vegeta. The time my barbarian nearly killed a man simply by speaking to him. My first time playing D&D. I rolled a human barbarian, since rage and hit things was an easy enough concept to grasp that was investigating a kidnapping in a small farm community. The town guard directed me to the blacksmith shop, informing me and my party that this was his daughter who has been taken. We knock on the door of the home and get no response, but find the door idly open. We peek in and see the blacksmith sleeping at his table on a stack of flyers. Me, I want to quietly wake him up and ask him what happened. DM, roll charisma check! I had to. I couldn't resist. Me, Nat 1. Womp 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 womp. DM. You walk in the building and slam your hand on the desk and shout in a Batman-style voice, "Where is she?" The blacksmith falls from his chair, hitting his head on the table and then floor, and bleeds out. Failed my medicine check to stabilize him. Still haven't lived that one down. Yeah. This dude died on your watch because you scared him. You're a murderer.
You want to know how I got these scars?
Wow. All right. Batbarian. Yes. And Shooksmith. Oh my god, I love everybody here.
You want to have Shooksmith?
People are asking
That was great.
People are asking how long the stream's going to go for. I'd say around 20 minutes or so. If we're having fun.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's a public holiday.
Hey, 169. Nice.
Public holiday here, so no school in the morning for me.
No school in the morning.
We don't need no education.
No.
The way you said it.
What are you drinking there, Dave?
Fucking water, dude. Have you ever tried? That's my shit, dude.
Have you ever had any H2O?
In response to the other glass, the fun glass, Mountain Dew and tequila. Let's fucking party. It's basically jungle juice up in here. I don't know. I had pizza last night because I really felt like pizza. I have pizza like maybe once every couple months, and I was just like in a pizza mode. So I bought some Mountain Dew to go with it, and I figured I'd enjoy the Mountain Dew while I was playing D&D this morning and doing D&D things with you. And then tequila happened.
I had like 4 shots of Jameson mixed with Seagrams last night. That was weird until I fell asleep.
Well,
that'll knock you right out.
I had 1 beer last night. I was very well behaved.
Wow.
I would behave too, Scott. That's really rude.
Plot twist. By 1 beer, he means 1 keg.
No, just the one, just a wee dinky one too. Look, wee dinky one.
Wee little
this is the last one.
What are you sipping on, buddy?
Birra Moretti.
Oh, Birra Moretti. Right.
Yeah. Italian.
Excellent brew.
And I've got a wee glass of wee bottle of rosé. So I'll have so leave that for after.
Hey, that's the special for day drinking, man. You got to save that for like brunching with your bestie booze. Yeah, you gotta like save it for when you're like brunching with your bestie booze. So
once
you know what I mean?
Once the stream's over, I'm going to put my feet up. I'm going to watch the latest episode of High Low because they've came back on Donut Media for the High Low, putting the roll cage in. Seen that earlier on. And I've got a bag of Doritos. That's
a bag.
A bag.
That's lit, dude.
But like it's not a big fat boy bag.
It's a party size.
I just love you drinking beer Moretti, man. That shit makes me so happy.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good stuff, yeah. All the water, all the beer here is just
the beer and water are just like interchangeable.
We're not Russian because they class beer in Russia. They class beer as a soft drink. So they do.
Oh God.
They do. It's the only when you say alcohol, you're not allowed to drink is spirits, vodka. So you're not allowed to have a vodka and drive, but you're allowed to drink a case of beers and drive. It's crazy.
So when are we moving our headquarters?
Do you have? Okay, a question in the chat, even though it's probably just a silly question.
Yes.
Scott, what is your favorite soup?
Soup?
Yes, I saw it as a question.
Oh, dead easy. Tomato soup. Heinz tomato soup in the tin.
Tomato. He says tomato. I say tomato.
I say tomato. Same page. Same
you
page.
are
outnumbered. Although I suspect that is not news to you.
Yeah, also, I speak English. Do you know what I mean? So, just about. Yeah, tomato soup. Heinz tomato soup. I only
like.
like.
Brian, what's your?
Yeah, Brian, tell us your favorite soup. He's a potato like man. I can tell.
I don't really like soup all that much aside from chicken noodle, but it has to be homemade with
Traitor!
potato dumplings.
Chicken noodles.
There has to be tons of roasted taters in that puppy. I prefer stews over soup.
Traitor, not tater.
I said tater, not traitor.
Traitor, same thing.
Traitor, potato, tomato.
We don't call them potatoes
It's hard
here.
to say a favorite soup. I would probably say like there's nothing better on a cold day in Canada, back home where I come from. Shouts out to the
Shout out to
Canada,
the Maple Leaf.
Canadian. Shout out to the Canadian Shield. I would say there's nothing better than just a chili and a bread bowl. If we're
Okay.
going for straight soup.
Do you count
Although
that
it's chili
as
more
soup?
of a stew.
Yeah.
I was
not
gonna
really
say if it's a soup, then I count chili up there with cornbread, man. I love chili. And
Well, I
cornbread.
mean, when you think about like how thick, like how dummy thick clam chowder is,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's pretty close to chili in consistency if you think
Ooh.
about it. You feel me?
Ooh.
So, but I do get with minestrone in response to Chelsea Dagger for sure. If we're going straight up soup, I'm gonna say Italian wedding soup. Let's go. Italian wedding soup. Or chicken tortilla soup. Man, I really love soup. I just want to like, but yeah, Jay Ross is right though. The bread bowl is clutch.
Yeah,
What?
you gotta have a goddamn bread bowl with it. 'Cause
Educate.
that makes it perfect.
I need educated. What is cornbread? What is cornbread?
Delicious.
Cornbread is basically bread made with what is it? Just cornmeal straight up, and
Basically.
it's
Does it not
about
really
that
sweet.
thick if you do it right. It's not really lumpy.
It's a little lumpy.
Yeah, you can make it lumpy, but it's more so it's a savory bread that goes with fish and chips. If you ever have that, you can have it in hush puppies, which is basically rolled cornbread deep fried.
Yeah, cornbread is good with anything like with a lot of flavor because it's just sweet and about like
it's good with
anything
Cajun
sweet.
food.
Yeah,
Great with
Creole,
Cajun
all
food.
of it. J. Ross asked, beans and chili, yes or no? That depends on what the chili's doing. If it's going on a hot dog or like on like fries, then I prefer no beans. But if it's going in like my bowl, then yeah, give me some of them beans.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm the same way, but I physically can't have beans anymore, J. Ross, because I have ulcerative colitis. So if I have beans, it like causes it to fuck up. So now I have to have all chili con carne, but I just supplement it with peppers.
Chili con carne. That's the most East Coast thing I've heard you say so far. For sure.
Well,
Chili con carne. Are you saying that right? Are you saying that right? That's
chili
what
con carne. If you
Chili
want to say
con
it
carne, but
yeah, that's all right.
chili-
I thought I was missing something.
Chili con carne.
Carne.
Or roll the R, or else it's
Try
racist.
tomato with spaghetti. Yeah.
We don't call them.
The spaghetti.
We don't call them potato here either. That's the other thing. It's spuds.
Spuds.
Oh yeah, you call them spuds.
Spuds.
Gotta get our spuds.
Yeah. So all this potato spamming, which is probably due to start all over again.
Man,
Should be
we're
spuds.
all carb loading in chat today.
I like onions, but I can't have them either, so I have to have them sparingly. Onion rings. I can, but not all the time. A little bit.
That's sirloin steak, onion rings.
Deal breaker for me.
Onion rings
sauce.
are great.
I only like onions fried. I don't like them any other way.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm with you
Same,
there. I like them
same.
like sweated out till they're like transparent or brown.
Yes,
Like don't
yeah.
give me them raw onions ever.
Oh
dude.
no! They're definitely not raw onions. I don't like stews.
I don't want to taste my food with my nose. Thanks.
I
I
don't-
want to smell my food with my nose. I don't
you
want
don't want it to burn your taste buds.
with my nose. I don't want to taste my food with my tear ducts unless I'm eating something spicy.
Oh, yeah.
I
Gotta get that ghost pepper in there.
Oh, dude, scorpion peppers, Carolina Reapers. Let's go.
No, don't do spicy stuff. Don't do spicy stuff. I like a wee tiny bit of spice.
That's good. More for me.
Well,
Yeah.
you have the same thing I have almost. So I mean, yeah.
You don't even
spice
get
is
with like a
not good.
cheeky. You don't even get with a cheeky Nando's.
I've never been to Nando's in my life.
You've never been to Nando's?
No.
Nando's is fire, dude.
I think I might be the only person
right.
here that's never been to
Their hot
Nando's.
sauce is, in my opinion, I think it is the perfect hot sauce.
The only thing I know about Nando's is there was this. There's I don't know if you've got a guy over there, if you've ever heard of him, called Example. He's a R&B rappery type fella.
Yeah, I
Meaning
know example.
exhibit?
Yeah.
No, Example. Example.
Oh, is that
Example.
like
There's
is that
another
like
one.
White fella.
Walmart exhibit?
No, yeah, well, he's like a white version of him, and
Oh, buddy.
he has he probably the lower half of his face is similar to mine, and he did something at the back of Nando's where he's like rapping or singing or doing something like that. There, see the amount of people commented me saying, "I thought you never been to Nando's." That's the only thing, because it's a bit of it's like. I was like, no, pictures of him at the back and all doing all this. I'm like, nah.
Man, I can't believe you've never been to Nando's. I thought that was a staple.
Oh no, they're
It is a
everywhere.
staple
but
over there. God.
Never been.
They're really hard to come by back home, but we had one not far from us. Luckily, it was really good. I still keep their hot. They sell the Nando's hot sauce in the States.
Yeah.
They sell the
need to
piri
get me some
piri
of
sauce
that.
at least at Ralph's in
Oh.
California. Yeah, it's really good.
Piri piri.
Yeah, man, I could talk about sauce and soup and food all day. I love food way too much. That's why I'm chubby.
I'm
Same here.
Yeah, I've been eating cold pizza today, and I regret nothing.
Gotta get that dad bod husk going.
It's not a dad bod; it's a father figure.
Father figure. We can't shame dad bods anymore.
It's a sign of wealth. It's a sign of wealth.
I'm chubby, and I don't know. I'm not really seeing much in the ways of like paycheck to paycheck.
That's what I just say to people. I just drink too much.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, last one. We'll talk shit after.
This is. It was supposed to be Verona, I imagine, but it's Ver87 Ona. How I essentially created a nuke in the 1920s. Oh, this one sounds fun. This just happened, and it was hilarious. My Call of Cthulhu group, Call of Cthulhu is great, by the way, and I played a one-shot where we were hired by the military to investigate a pyramid where a group of archaeologists disappeared. We could ask for various things from the military, and I asked for a bunch of rounds for my guns and 20 sticks of dynamite. Not knowing what I had in mind, our keeper, aka the DM, agreed. We traveled to the pyramid and entered it. There, we encountered a big monster, one that could basically one-shot any of us. I told the DM that I would use my dynamite, and he said, "Okay, so you're going to throw a stick." I said no, and explained how I used some wire and stuff to wrap all the sticks of dynamite together and threw the mass at the beast. Another player threw a lit cigar at it, and it blew it up. Then came damage. If you don't know, you have a lot less health than normal Call of Cthulhu. I'm an ex-Marine, so beefy, and have only 12 max HP. The creature had 40. One stick of dynamite does 5d6 damage. The 20 bundle dealt 100d6. So I ended up doing 300 plus damage to this beast, pretty much disintegrating the creature and everything around it, and nearly killed our pilot, who was overhead from the huge explosion. We all survived the one shot somehow. The keeper isn't going to let me get my hands on explosives at her again. And we have one comment. Scott, read the comment. Scott, you're muted.
This is just glorious. No, the reason why I'm muted is because you don't hear the gurgles of the vape. Well,
yeah,
you say,
of it.
Is mine bad?
I hear nothing.
Yours is way more sensitive.
Yeah, his sounds like you're crunching into his.
Because he's on a condenser mic. I'm on a Shure dynamic mic. So if I'm like at this distance, it won't pick it up.
Yeah, I got loads of. Well, that's the end of the stories. I haven't picked any more.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was a bit light.
That was fun.
Yeah,
we had fun. We had fun.
Quick
we
and
really
dirty.
Pooed ourselves today.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Hey, as long as we make each other laugh, that's all.
Gotta have fun while you're doing
people
it,
watching?
or it's a sham.
Yeah. I mean, I can't really tell if they're dying laughing like we are, or if they're just like kind of here for it. But I don't know. There's a lot of potatoes in the chat, so I assume they're enjoying themselves either way.
Hey guys, I like potatoes too.
I like seeing the same people. There's been people here from every week. I see Sarah, depending on what way it's
Hello, Sarah.
She's
How
back.
are you doing, Sarah?
If
If you're still here.
Let me see here. I missed a few things. People are asking, can you speak all our languages? Can you speak all our languages, folks?
I speak a little bit of French, a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Hebrew, but I'm pretty rusty at all of them. I mostly speak English.
Tiny bit of Spanish, tiny bit of Italian, but not really well, so yeah.
Yeah, like I'd be hard pressed to string together a sentence in French or Hebrew right now. I could probably fake it in Spanish just because of where I live.
Yeah.
No for me.
You know.
Don't speak any other languages.
You don't speak language, period. You just grunt.
How well do you think the channel would have done if it was just me?
It was just you.
Honestly, I think it would do all right. I mean, let's face it. You're not bad. You just lack confidence.
You'd have to go on video so people could see that daddy physique, that father figure.
Trim, 38-inch
thank you,
waist.
Tel. I hope you're doing well today.
That paternal pooch.
Yeah.
Dave and I practice our speaking voices, even though we both stutter a lot when it comes to certain stories.
I mean, yeah.
It happens, though. That's part of the fun.
I should have in the chat bot just saying, no, I will not.
Oh, thanks,
Yo, what's up? Yeah, he's banging it away. So yes.
Hey, what's up?
Kicking out them buckskis.
I should put it in the chat. Just repeat it. Mr. Ripper, Scott will not read any stories. Not going to.
He's so self-conscious. Please encourage the man.
I tell you now. No. You see the one that was done, the one that we had so much fun with. This is it here. Is it?
Are you gonna give us a sampling?
No.
Bimsley Blondie?
That was well.
Or the one that was just a shit show.
Yeah, the one that was just a shit show. That's sort of how I would write it. No, that's where I'm going here.
I figure like I read that one, so it was
shitty grammar.
Yeah, this is the one. This is
as soon as you say shitty grammar warning, the thing is that
with one of the 3 words spelled correctly.
Yeah. Well, you talk to me all the time, so that's pretty much how my story would go, and I probably could have a crack at that because
I honestly think that your story would be harder than this to read.
I probably try.
If you just even if you typed it.
I'm too lazy. The thing about it is that
because you type just as Irish as you speak.
Yes.
Your accent comes through in every keystroke.
Yes, but the other thing is when I talk to you, Dave, it's usually I'm only up. I haven't had a cup of tea, and you've sent me all these super excited messages.
What I'm hearing is a bunch of excuses right now.
I wake up to like 10 messages about the stream, about the game we're
I'm
organizing.
Business, dog. That's how it is.
And then it's just boom, and I'm like my phone and all. I don't wear glasses, but I can't see the thing.
He's like, let's go. What the hell is all this about?
If it's any consolation, like when people text my ass at first thing in the morning, like definitely there's going to be a lot of spelling mistakes on my response because I'm just like,
yeah, that's it. I can't even say. I hate typing on the phone as well.
But the difference is, for me, that's because I'm tired, not because I'm drunk. So there's the difference between you and me. Got him.
I don't drink.
Got him.
I'm very rarely drunk. I'm very rarely drunk. Very rarely drunk. I drink every night, but it's usually 1 or 2. I am a responsible adult and father of 1,000 Discord muppets. So I have to stay on my toes at all time. At all times. I see.
All times, I have to be the dad.
Yeah. He's just like owning that dad life. That's great.
No choice. No choice. That's just what you're a dad. There's nothing you can do. You can't return to sender or organize an abortion whenever they're 20 years old. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, you'd have to hire a different kind of doctor. But
yeah, a late life abortion, aka a murder,
an assassination.
Imagine
just having your kid assassinated.
Yes, we would like to euthanize our son. Well, how old is he? He's 25 now. Just put a bullet right between his head and double tap.
What trimester is he on? 40. The 40th trimester.
Yo, an Avatar: The Last Airbender D&D game would be legit so much fucking fun.
That has potential.
That has so much potential. I've actually been watching Avatar, like rewatching it for the first time in like 10 years, and it is bringing me so much joy right now. I love it so much. It's so good.
I watch some anime, but I got to start from my little collection of Yu Yu Hakusho and then go up from that.
I don't do anime.
Fair.
I just
bruh.
I know.
Hey, Scott, to be fair, Chels don't like anime either.
To be fair. The cartoons I like are like Thundercats. Did you get that over there?
Thundercats is not anime, my boy.
I know it's not. That's what I mean. That's why I don't watch anime. Thundercats. And all that sort of...
they should have said Thundercats on the third Thunder, not after a third Thunder as a fourth Thunder. Like, oh my goodness.
Scott sounds like an Inspector Gadget guy.
Inspector
Gadget. Next time.
I'm gonna get.
That's terrifying. Do you want to start a death metal band? I need a reason to buy an 8-string guitar. Let's go.
There's more to be fair. I don't. Yeah.
To be
fair.
I know.
I love that it's blown into as much of a meme this channel as it is in the show Letterkenny, because that's one of the greatest shows ever conceived.
I have to watch it. I have to watch
SCP, yay for sure. I would play an SCP campaign for sure. That'd be so fun.
I play that free SCP thing on Steam. SCP stuff
Yeah.
is weird. I love it.
I think I was sharing an Airbnb with those cats at TwitchCon. Yeah. It was not fancy. It was a pretty like low rent Uki Airbnb, but it was cheap.
I'm looking forward to some sort of a convention. So
Yeah, dude. Hopefully we can do VidCon next year. That'd be a lot of fun.
How funny would that be to have you and me flanking Scott? And he's just sitting there like, I don't know what to do.
Do you reckon we could invite?
Yeah, just walk around, look around, and like take it all in. And who knows if we kill it hard enough, like get that VIP access. You feel me?
I think what I'll do is I'm gonna get myself like a special badge made up, so everybody knows who I am, because I'm like probably the only YouTuber in the world.
Nobody's gonna care who you are.
Nobody
It's
has
like
to give a
literally
shit.
a bunch of 10-year-olds, bro.
Nobody cares who I am anyway. That's my point.
It's like 10-year-olds and their parents who are just like, oh look, there's
and then have
Logan Paul.
And then have Jay Ross with his "Making Canada Great Again" hat with our bags, just humping through behind like out there.
Oh gods.
Let the swing by and pick him up.
Ozai did nothing wrong. Jay Ross, I'm gonna need you to stop.
J. Ross,
You bad.
He's pimping the Discord here, so he is big time. Well done, mate.
Yeah, keep doing that, but like, don't even try me with the Fire Lord bullshit, man. Ozai was mean.
Have we had any?
Oh, and of course, don't at me, bro. Don't at me, bro.
why are you pointing fingers, J. Ross?
Have we had any victims join since Jay Ross has been? Nope.
No, he's just scaring them away one by one. What else is new, J-Rock?
I know. Oh no, we have. Yeah, I don't know if that's wise joining. To be honest, if you like getting pinged every 5 seconds, it's
Even
probably
if you mute
Discord?
the server, you'll get fucking pinged.
Oh my god, it's unbelievable.
What do I get if I say that word, Stone? What do I get if I say that word? What do I get?
What's in it for us?
What is the incentive for saying that word? There is no incentive there, Stone Grimme. Oh, phlegm! How dare! Insulting Cora.
I'd suggest you let that one marinate. Yeah, Andrew, you fucking show him there, bud. You're gosh darn right there.
Gosh darn right there.
You know, that's what I always says. I says, if you have a problems with avatars, you has a problems with me. Now, I suggest you let that one marinate.
I suggest you let that one marinate.
I know. I'm just seeing here. What's the deal with everybody asking you to say that word, which begins in Y?
Because they know he's gonna butcher it.
Because they know I will completely destroy it because I do not care about that word.
Why? Why?
Because
Why don't you care about it, Brian?
Educate me, Brian. Educate me on the reason why you do not care about this word.
It's like the word. It's like another word that Chelsea knows. I really can't stand. Bay. I hate that word. Too.
No.
Bay.
It is like the opposite, like the complementary color, if you will, to yoink from The Simpsons. That's all it is. Yoink is you grab something, and the other word, which you have to say, is when you toss something.
Yeah. That word is when you toss something and you chuck it with all your power.
And why are they asking you to say that, Brian?
I don't know.
Because they already know I can pull that shit off for
I
sure.
almost said it. I'm not going to say it.
Go on, Dave.
Say
Pull
it,
it up.
Brian. Say it.
No, Dave, you say it. I'm not saying that word. I hate that word.
Why do you hate it so much? Who hurt you? Who hurt you, Bay? Come on, Bay. Who hurt you?
Who hurt you? I will find them and kill them. Oh,
Who
God,
yote
no.
your heart to the ground? Yote is the past tense.
Oh God, now they're doing it. Now there's Bay in the chat.
All right, everybody, put your yeets up in chat. If we blow it up hard enough, maybe Brian will say yeet.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
said it. I got no problem
If,
saying it.
if anybody does it
blow
in
it
a
up.
super chat, even at $1, I'll make Brian say it.
Yeah, make him say it. How are you
I'll
gonna make
make
him
him
say it? You're like
grab
a
him
fucking
through the
airplane
shot.
right away, dude.
He's like, I can just feel as strong as. Say the word.
No.
If you guys spam the chat with that word, I will even dab as well.
But like, I'm still seeing messages in between, and that's like a little bit of a problem here.
Yeah, no combo breakers. I want to see all that. There's a combo breaker. There's another one.
Combo breaker. Hey, there. Oh, we almost had it. We almost had.
It's
Buddy.
getting there. It's getting there.
Are we there?
Oh.
Yes, we got it.
All
We
right,
got it.
All right, I gotta do a dab, and then I gotta say, Zeet! There you go. That's all you get from me, boys
Oh my
and
god,
girls.
he dabbed on him. He dabbed on him.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yote.
I didn't,
Everybody, Brian yote for the first time ever. He yotes my goats.
I didn't know you were a 14-year-old boy either, Brian, with the whole
I know.
the whole
I'm gonna
dabbing
go,
thing.
guys, don't pick on me. I'm calling my mom. And we're
Look
gonna
at
go
this,
play.
guys. Look at
Oh,
chat
God.
right now.
You got
Look
the.
What
at
have I
chat right
done?
now.
Somebody done a super chat one. Yeah.
Do you want to know why we wanted you to say yeet, Brian? Because then this happens. People get way hyped for some reason.
Everybody, we
It's
have
not
to.
funny when I say it because
Dave.
I'm less out of touch than you.
Dave, we have to do it. We have to say yeet. Chelsea, why are you disappointed? in me? What have I done?
What is the
Help
deal?
me!
Yeet.
What's the history behind it? Yeet.
What, yeet? It's the
Yeet,
opposite of yoink.
Oh, yeah.
All right, but yeah, is it worth spamming?
Yeet, yoink. What?
Is it like a whole spam thing? It's like the back. It's like
Yeet.
it's the whole day
Yeet,
thing.
I'm going
Yeet,
to
dude.
I'm going to go play Fortnite after this.
Yeet.
I think
Dude, yeet.
I think I'm more out of touch than both of you put together.
It's not unlikely.
You
Oh,
Not
better try and
unlikely.
make me feel better and go, oh no.
I'm having trouble giving up my youth. Let's be real.
YOLO. Oh, no.
But I also have an excuse. I'm younger than you.
Ah,
Pretty
there's-
good excuse.
Yep, still the oldest person in the Discord server.
That's why they calls him Ripdaddy.
Oh yeah, that's why they actually did ask that in the chat. Why are you called Ripdaddy? It's because he's the oldest
Because I just
one.
started. No, it's because I started calling
Dave.
him that one day and it stuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's all that happened there. I was just fucking around on an outro. I was like, tell him how much Ripdaddy loves you, or something stupid like that.
But-
And it just it took. And then this joker changes his Discord name to Ripdaddy, and then all of a sudden it was official.
Yep, and then people start saying to me, "Oh, did you make that up yourself?" No, I didn't. I
No,
can't take-
and that's the thing. Like, it's a shitty nickname. If you like, my nickname sucks because I came up with it, but it's what I got. It's what I got. Nobody came up with a nickname for me. But yeah, no, you have to earn a nickname like Daddy, like Rip Daddy. You can't just be like, I'm Daddy now. No. But like,
My name's
kudos to you
Daddy.
for
You
leading
can't-
into it, though.
You can't. Well, it's a lot worse things I've been called before in the past, to be honest.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
Yeah. There's been a lot worse.
Same.
Where did you
Like
get
a
the?
fucking disappointment. That one was rough. No, that felt good. It wasn't rough.
It's like,
I was like, good, I hope you're
just had to
disappointed,
get that
you
one
still.
out there. Oh.
Where did the Brian Vaughn Va come from? That's what I want to know. Va.
Voice actor.
I know. I'm only joking.
No, wait. No, wait,
Oye,
hold on.
como va, pam, 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 ba, da, 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 da.
Oh my God, you're called Grumble Dave.
Rumble Dave.
My name called Grumble Dave. No, I used to be called BMVoices, but some asshole on Twitter wouldn't give me his account because he's a Russian
Also-
spam bot.
Also, BM
Oh.
stands for bowel. Also, BM stands for bowel movement.
Yeah, see,
so I'm not
everyone
gonna
would
lie,
say
you
that.
dodged that
Everyone
bullet.
said that, and I'm like, Chelsea, that you had a really good idea. It worked for the longest time, but now I'm not going to use it because now that's all I'm hearing. I have to run from it, darling. I'm like she thought of it, and I'm like, that was really clever, but now everyone's saying it. I can't do it anymore. Oh God, J. Ross, don't say that. Don't say that.
What's J-Ross saying? Oh,
Oh, he said uwu.
yeah, that one.
That's. I'll say that even though that's like, ugh, but Scott has to be the one to really ham that one up.
Ooh,
Uwu.
ooh. I don't.
Scroat the Almighty. No, I've already got it.
Scrot the Almighty.
Where am I looking here in the chat?
Thanks,
Yeah.
familiar. I try to be really, really old for my age.
Oh, somebody's wanting to see. I could do a stream of Fortnite. I reckon.
Oh no! Don't put me near Fortnite. I hate
Yeah,
that
I'm
game.
not going on that.
That game
at
is
all,
bullshit.
Ever. Chelsea and I played PUBG, but never Fortnite. Not touching that.
If we want to jump in Apex Legends, I'd be willing to give that a try.
No.
If we all want to
Apex,
shoot each
I-
other,
I-
but
No.
Apex
ruin
is
you.
fine.
Got PUBG, but I'm shit at it. Absolutely
PUBG's
terrible.
PUBG's fine. I just hate all the hackers.
It's
on
too
it.
many
That's
Chinese
bullshit.
hackers, and then they're sitting there telling you all these fine statistics like, oh yeah, we've sold 30,000 copies and all this sort of stuff. That's because 20 million of them, or sorry, 30 million copies, and that's because 20 million they're just the Chinese. People reban them again after they get bans. That's all that was.
But you see, then you got some games like the Blizzard games that have all the Brazilian hackers on there. They're selling you like, please buy all of our gold for $5 or we will never stay away. It's like, get out of my game. Stop spamming me, you prick.
Yeah, I had Call of Duty and I thought it was class, and then Santa brought me an ultra wide monitor, and my graphics card's it's not strong enough to push the extra pixels. So yeah,
I need my pixels.
Santa, bad man. Santa's real, just in case. Just
Santa's
clarify.
real? Oh shit! Well,
Santa
this disrupts everything I've ever believed in.
But we're all getting coal in our stockings this year.
No, I've been a good boy, dude. I've been a chiller. I've been killing it. I've been sweet to everybody, man. It's all love. So I'm gonna get some good Christmas presents.
Same, I hope. I've been trying. I always spread positivity, even on here. I do my best. And yes, this is a fidget spinner with Super Nintendo stuff on it because I can.
My vape is my fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Let's be real. Am I right, Ripdaddy?
Yeah, I had a bit of an issue here with I don't know what it's like in America, but you're not allowed to sell the bigger bottles. You're not allowed to, there's only so much nicotine you can put in it. If it's over a certain size, you have to mix it in. Yeah, so like if you look at my bottle, so I've got my sauce, my juice, and then I have to add a Nick shot into it to get you over the law. 'Cause that's the biggest container you're allowed to sell with nicotine.
No, I can just like roll up to the store, put on my mask and like hand sanitizer, and be like, I want that.
See,
and they're like, there you go.
In England, they literally, I think, just banned like menthol and all that stuff, even with vapes and whatnot.
So,
and Chelsea's like, but that's my favorite flavor. Why are you banning my stuff?
Because they want you to quit smoking. I want that. I want a fidget cube.
Yeah,
this is such a nice fidget cube. It's so friendly.
Yeah, what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but now I've got a synthesizer to use as a fidget cube, so that'll be.
Show us your synthesizer, Dave. As you're very proud of it, and it's lovely.
This is how I celebrated 100,000 subs. I bought myself this little cutie pie right here. You see it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's an Arturia Micro Freak. It's a digital synthesizer with an analog sort of SEM style filter. It's pretty cool. And it's got capacitive touch, polyphonic aftertouch. It's really fun. I'm having a good time with it, just kind of like learning my way around it. And I like the hands-on approach to programming new sounds. It's pretty interesting. And I'm like kind of getting used to like sequencers and stuff because I came up as a guitar player. I'm just used to like playing the instrument and having that be it. But like when you get into like the world of synthesis, there's so much more like math. And honestly, that shit fascinates me. So let's go.
But does it make noises?
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's not set up right now because I'm using my USB-A cable to run this mic into this computer so that y'all can hear me. But
yeah, maybe we get some music going. Will I get the copyright?
Yeah, I'm gonna compose some tracks for the D&D stream. I'm just gonna do some like ambient kind of piano stuff to kind of. I'll have like a tension and like a relaxing and kind of little bits of pieces for kind of everything of just like simple background piano, just droning. I think it'll be nice and add a cool kind of effect to it. It'll be very avant-garde.
Yeah, I'd love to be able to play.
Oh,
thanks, Cora.
Corv, nice. Also, Draco. I might. I mean, I don't know. Depends on what the event is and where.
Where can I put semi-useful items that I want to share? Like as far as like, do you mean like you're homebrewing like useless D&D items for the lulz? Because if you're doing that, then I would wish to see them in the Discord. That would bring me joy. And feel free to post them on the Reddit as well. Especially if you made like little like stat blocks or cards, like item cards for them, that'd be really cool to see. I encourage that sort of behavior.
I think we should
r/MrRipper.
I think we should encourage going for a wee flick and.
Dude, we see some artwork on there. Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, let's go. Oh, cool. It's like a patchwork.
That's class.
Dinosaur rabbit.
Frankensaurus.
That's actually delicious. I love that. That had to take
really
ages
juicy.
to draw.
Same with the next one. That looks like how my drawings look, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even throwing shade. I can't draw to save my life. I'm an artist, but I do it with sound. This dude straight up looks like a fucking tennis instructor. I'm sorry. Right? Like,
I see it with the band.
This dude looks like he's about to like teach a girl tennis and like run off into the night with her.
Yeah. I would say that's probably true.
Yeah.
Please demonstrate. It's like, yeah, I can't demonstrate jack when it comes to rolling.
Very breast.
The alluring.
Yeah, very breasty, this one.
Yeah, that is a chesty succubus
Yes.
type. Yeah, it's a suck. It's a SUCC.
Got to get
It's a
the suck.
It's a big suck. Brighten the Brigand.
Brighten the Brigand.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought it said Lil Rogue for a second, but it's a level 1.
Yeah.
This is a Lil Rogue. You're gonna be squishy. You're gonna be squishy, Brighton.
Oh.
You're gonna need to level up some.
Gibbo.
Gibbo the Artificer.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well done.
I like that one actually.
That's cool. It's there's I would say like it needs a little bit more of a complementary color. Like it needs a little bit more blue pops around it to kind of cancel out all the earth tones and like warmer tones. Just needs like maybe like a bigger jewel on the scepter kind of thing would be cool, or like a blue cape of some sort. You know what I mean? I would just give it a little pop of color, but that's just me. Don't take my word for it. I am almost blind.
I think he looks mean and ready to party, definitely.
Yeah, this dude definitely parties. Those pouches are full of weed, dude. For sure. Let's go. Let's go.
Bob Ross.
Oh yeah.
That's very similar. That's the same. It's the same outfit, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Pretty much, but come on, Bob. I believe in you.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Beat the devil out of all of our enemies, please.
I can't wait until I get into my new house because I've got a Bob Ross poster that I'm gonna frame and put on the wall.
Ooh.
This one's very
Cosmic Wind Gazing Mountain.
Yeah.
Warlock of the Archfey. Dang, that character probably wrecks shit.
Yeah.
I bet.
Oh, another mean boy.
A Warforged with a metal bar and a dream. Metal bending? Is it
Kinda
Bender?
looks like what the hell was his
proper
name?
screenshots?
Some blind
Bender
guy
Bending
from
Rodriguez.
Warcraft.
Bender Bending Rodriguez for sure.
Bender Bending Rodriguez.
More custom art.
Hecho in Mexico. Very cool. Look at y'all.
I'm digging the drawings for sure.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your creativity with us. This
Oh,
is great.
Whoa!
That's
That is
awesome.
adorable.
Oh my god, it's like
Holy
Akira, it's like a Toriyama style. It's so like Dragon Ball and like Dragon Quest. Oh my god, I love it.
I feel like I'm going to
That
get...
is like it's immediately from Dragon
Ellie
Quest.
Doodles, we read Ellie's story earlier.
Yeah.
Yo, Ellie Doodles, you're amazing. That's incredible.
Ellie! Good
Wow.
Lord.
See, this
More
literally
in
looks
short
like something out of the
everything.
Dragon Quest manual. This is brilliant. This is stunning. Great work.
Wow.
Oh my god, you're incredible. Wow.
I did actually try. I did try to put up like a thing where for thumbnails and stuff, if like this would be perfect. You could use that in a thumbnail the way it's done,
so good.
and it fits the scheme. But then I realized that you could only pin 2 things at the top, and telling people to search for the threads was probably more important than suggesting art. Cora,
thanks again, Cora.
Yes. Oh, there's another question for you, Dave or Brian. Let me see here.
What's the question?
You're the resident
I lost
expert,
it.
Dave. You click on it, it
hold
brings
on.
it up. You click on the wee money thing.
It just says $5. Oh, and then it says I made a suit of armor. It looks like, feels like, and sounds like a nice set of clothes, but as soon as you take and attack it, it turns back into a proper suit of armor. Well, that's nifty.
That's
Yo, thank
actually
you so much
kinda
for
cool.
donating. That's very
Yeah.
sweet of you.
Yeah, all the
We
love.
appreciate
Cora.
you. I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Don't feel bad.
We
Stone.
appreciate
Never
it.
Feel
Yeah.
bad about stuff like that.
Nobody here
You
is like
just do you.
obligated to donate.
No,
we
no.
appreciate it, but like we're just here because we love you, and
Yeah,
we don't
we're
really care
just
about
here
the
to
rest.
entertain, to associate with our community. That's it, man. It's all good.
Damn, could you make it sound any less genuine? Fuck, bro. We're here to hang out with our friends. Like it's just that
I
simple.
love these people and all of the grammatical errors they've made. I wouldn't be positive and be nice to them if I really didn't care, but I
Hesta?
do care.
Hesta. Is that Skeletor? We're gonna roll with Skeletor. That's fucking straight up Skeletor.
Heat man.
Yeah, this one caught my eye earlier on. I've already uploaded
That's pretty
it.
cool.
Yeah, I like
Y'all
it.
are going in on these character designs. They're so cool. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, no,
I'm sure Reroll is like thrilled too with all the new users popping in and hanging out.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I would hope. I mean, they've got a cool app. I like it. It's fun. Well, that one I love the coloring on there. I love
You love a bit of
it's
blue?
another Bob Ross.
Another Bub Russ. Gotta get
All
that
right.
Bub Russ.
Wow, that's amazing. It needs a raccoon though.
Oh yeah, he has
Or a
to have a little
squirrel.
pet raccoon or squirrel or a little bird.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, maybe
Happy
there's a
little-
little bird at his waist, but it's hard to see against the blue.
Oh.
100K. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We heckin' did it. 100K, 102K. We've gone up even more than we're going up faster now than ever before. It's crazy. The whole thing is just blowing up out of control.
Yeah,
But I like the fireworks.
scores in the doors.
I love
He is
but I am
Canadian.
shell shocked by all the fireworks in my neighborhood right now. I am Canadian. I'm from Toronto, but I live in LA. LA. You haven't had a taco
live in
until you had
LA.
a taco in LA.
Like, wow, dude, do you want to go get some Starbucks, dude?
Oh, dude!
Oh, dude,
Oh, let's go
stop in for a
surfing!
grommet, dude. Oh,
Oh, get penetrated!
oh,
People are asking.
thank you, Lois.
Joan Grimes, these live streams
sorry,
are
Scott,
until
don't
we
mean to
kind of,
keep
like
cutting you
feel
off.
enough shame about ourselves that we call it a day.
Yeah,
Or that Ripdaddy's got to get to bed.
if everybody bails on us, we'll let it know. It's I think
Yeah.
try and go for the hour. At least with the stories, and then sure, if we're talking and people are watching, this is the reason why I'm here is just to chat. To be honest.
Yeah. Stone Grimes, stop trying to make Grumble Dave happen. It's never gonna happen. It's
Sorry,
not happening.
What did you say, Grumble Dave?
Brian? Brian? I appreciate you. I love you.
He's secretly plotting my death.
Spoilers!
Oh no! I spoiled the fourth book.
Yeah.
So if it was a new red, talk to J. Ross about that. That's
Couldn't find the right
Draco
base
B.
of
It
gold.
is kind of like
Yeah.
Letterkenny, depending on like where you're at. Like if you're in the city, it's not so much like Letterkenny, but if you're out in the sticks, for sure, it's dead ass. Like my buddy just fucking yoked himself into a rock snowmobiling over the winter and like hurt himself pretty bad. Like I think he fractured something, or he didn't. I think he walked away from it, but he hit a rock at like 60 miles an hour, or like 100 kilometers an hour. In Canadian. God damn it, you guys, you've ruined me.
He's just gonna try to grumble his way through this, so don't worry.
All right, damn, I just got destroyed by chat. I guess I'll just fucking die.
Hey, not Mumble Dave, it's Grumble Dave.
God damn it. Y'all are
Grumble.
savages. Y'all are a bunch of savages. You're so mean.
Look at this Muppet was. Yeah, BDE. I wonder what that is.
What? Oh, that's Big Dave energy.
Big Dave energy.
Yeah. The eggplants are packed with nutrition.
I think we've hit the. Oh, thank you, Lewis.
Oh, thank you, Lois. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better.
Uh,
Big hug. Meh.
do not feel under any pressure to. I turned on the super chat thing. Do not feel under any pressure.
Draco B, I do have an answer for you. Puppers was not a real beer company until Letterkenny really blew up, and now you can go to the LCBO or the beer store and have a fucking Puppers. I had one over the summer. It was excellent last summer when I went back before the COVID. But yeah, you can legit buy Puppers,
Poppers.
and it's a lager.
It's
I
like-
want some puppers.
Is it like Duff?
To be fair, the bottom
To be
inch of a beer is
fair.
50% spit.
To be fair.
Oh,
Hey,
Thank you,
Lois,
Goosey
I'm
boy.
glad. I'm
Yeah.
very glad that we can actually do something good for the community, honestly, because I've noticed that a lot of big channels and whatnot, they don't use their influence right. I always say to people on Twitter, I'm like, you got to be positive, you got to show them a little bit of love, and you can't be disingenuous with it. You can't lie about that crap because it's just going to hurt people.
I'm just
So-
happy people want to hang out with us. That's so sweet. That's so
Yeah.
nice. That makes me so happy. Like I tried to run a live stream on my own for like 2 years where I was just like hanging out and making music, and very few people would just like hang out and watch. And it's just cool that like I'm still doing the same shit. I'm still just geeking out about shit that I love. And now like people want to hang out. It's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, we all like to mess about, but like at the end of the day, we're all very, very not only happy that you guys are having fun and are happy, but we're able to just be ourselves and not worry about things and just make sure that you guys feel comfy and loved and all that. So it's literally a win-win for everything. So thank you for being here, literally. And thank you guys for staying safe out there too. Seriously, it's nice to see a lot of you out there. I keep reading all your freaking comments on every one of the videos I have out there, and I keep trying to respond as much as I can. You guys give me a lot of friggin' stories to respond to, though. My God.
I do my best to respond to everyone, but I practice music a lot, and I feel bad that I'm not as able to engage all that much with people. But when they're super sweet and they have, you know, nice things to say, or, you know, something funny or clever, I'm definitely like, I do my best to like scroll through and say hello. But yeah, I practice like a couple hours a day. It's important to me.
Yeah, no, I do flick through the comments.
I like to jam.
I've got 1,200, currently 1,200
children. Yes, we know.
YouTube notifications. So I do.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to get very inventive with all the mutes and notifications and stuff like that there, because the phone would just go bananas all day. But I do flick. I actually do whenever I go for a wee break. It's usually where my go-to is now, and go through the comments and stuff like that there. I don't reply too often, but I always give a wee heart. I probably do it too much, to be honest.
No. It's all about sending love, dude. Send all the hearts.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that everyone feels that love.
No,
and only Ripdaddy can dispense the love.
Official love. The other thing is
we can't heart their posts because we're not Mr. Ripper.
I can on my channel, but that's not here.
What I find is with other YouTubers and stuff like that there, and other community based sort of things, is that a lot of them encourage people to go to their Reddit and go to Discord and share stories and stuff, but then they don't use them. It's sort of, you have to, if you're going to encourage people to share, and you give out the odd time that you might actually use somebody's content. I've seen somebody thanking there for displaying their picture. You have to do it. Do you know what I mean? The first idea was to do stories where where Brian actually read out a couple of stories from the Reddit, but the Reddit page itself. But I thought it was maybe better just to do it in a live setting, just to have a bit of fun. There's no offense. Like your boy there did that story earlier on that honestly seemed like somebody had swapped the keys around on his keyboard a few times.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but I have fun with that because it's part of the community.
There's no harm there. You know, there's no harm in us taking. It's
all hard.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. I feel like I need to top up on the
Familiar,
juice.
how you doing? How you doing?
Right. I gotta be really unprofessional and go and get myself another drink. 1 second.
Oh please, I'm already on round 2. Let's go. Let's hang out. let's have a drinky poo. Well, cheers with all of our friends.
Yay!
Lois, I'm so grateful that you've been here since 30K. It has been such an exciting journey. It's been so cool. It's been so great to have y'all here with us. Oh my God. We are so lucky. Oh my God, dude, we literally just like, we get to sit here and about D&D. People want to hang out with us over it. That's pretty rad. We're not even talking about D&D at this point. I'm like talking about Letterkenny with chat, and this motherfucker is like super intent on calling me Grumble Dave. Yeah, who disliked the stream? It was me, because y'all motherfuckers keep calling me Grumble Dave.
There's always something. There's always some. Oh, this is Mrs. Ripper's juice, just in case anybody's wondering. So she'll be a bit disappointed when she realizes.
Is that her rosé?
Yeah. She says,
Lord, it's come to rosé.
Get me a wee
I'm drinking tequila. Let's cheers.
She goes, get me a wee bottle there. I was like, oh yeah. Didn't drink it.
This dude, when he pours a glass of liquor, he pours like the whole glass of liquor, and it's like a finger or two. He goes so hard, it's like unbelievable.
I know just no more. I have to go to the shop. So they do. The off sales.
I'm waiting on that cheers, Broskiev. Boom.
Boom.
I have nothing to cheer with.
It's okay. You're cheering spirit.
Yep.
Get it? Cheer in spirit. That was good. That was clever. I'm giving you gold.
It's clever.
Yeah, the chat's still going strong here.
People are hanging out. Let's just hang out. I'm all good with that. I know Rip's got to get to sleep eventually, but it's nice to see. It's just nice to hang out sometimes and be present.
It's a 11:45 here, but as I said, it is a holiday here, the 12th of July. So we get 2 days off.
What holiday are you celebrating? What's the name of this holiday, and what is I'm curious.
I'm not going to Google it. I'm not. Yeah, if you want to Google it, but I'm not going to go into it. There's a political thing around it all where you've got like
politics stuff.
Great weather we're having today.
Yeah,
wow.
where
we had some rain
105
today.
degrees here in North Hollywood. It's pretty nice.
It was really hot and humid, but we had a lot of rain. It was great. How was the weather over there with you guys, chat? You guys have some crazy snow or anything?
Any inclement weather?
We've got somebody who just found the channel only 3 days ago. Thank you very much for joining us.
Oh, a daughter of Eris. Thank you for joining us. Welcome.
Yes.
We're so glad to have you here. Sorry that I was so loud and opinionated on the past couple videos. It's not my usual manner. I'm very nice and calm.
Lewis, it's a Northern Ireland one.
Most from Letterkenny. I don't know. I feel like I want to think of myself as like a. That's a tough one. I want to think of myself as I'm kind of a Stewart. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of a Stewart. I'm not really much of a dairy. I'm definitely a Stewart. Like I'm into like weird experimental electronic music, like retro gaming, and you already know what the deal is with Stewart. I mean, you saw my Reddit flare. That's all I'm saying. That BDE. Because Stewart's packing, dude.
I just like how we actually have people talking about the weather now.
Dude, influencers. Give me things. I'm an influencer
it's
now.
Scorching hot in France. Yeah, Mexico would be 120 right about now this time of the year. That's a fire hole.
Oh, Ferda.
It's
Ferda.
Yeah, God, give us some cold nights over here, please. I'm
all right
hot.
with this weather. Are you kidding me? I love that I can wear flip-flops in February if I want to. It's pretty great.
17 degrees here. Well, I don't know what it is in American.
It was 107 in my car yesterday. It was probably about 105 in the neighborhood.
You're going to laugh. It's just like 77 40 here,
Celsius.
but it feels a lot hotter.
What's that in real numbers? 77?
Oh, 77 is probably, I would say, like 15 degrees, 16, maybe closer to like, probably like 18, 19 degrees. That sounds about it. It's like balmy. You know what I mean? It's balmy.
Yeah. It's like when your palms are sweaty, mom's spaghetti and shit like that.
I like
There's vomit on his sweater already. Knees weak, arms are heavy. We're gonna do the whole thing. Listen, if you had one opportunity, one shot. I'm trying to do this song as out of order as I can, and it's actually quite challenging.
Waiting for YouTube to email me here. It's so close.
I believe Lordy is from Finland.
YouTube, please send us a DMC because we're rapping on stream and it's copyright.
No, it's backwards. It's all good. Draco for sure. Like in except in Cali, like most people don't sled, they dirt bike, or they side by side, like they four wheel.
I'm gonna.
You know what I mean? So it's very similar.
I'm gonna watch. Oh, Blair.
A few Kinder Buenos. Oh, I love Kinder Buenos. Thank you, Blair.
Buddy. They are. They're good stuff.
Although where I come from, we get Kinder eggs, and them shits are good. That was my childhood.
Yeah.
In America, you can't they can't sell Kinder eggs because kids are stupid.
Yeah.
And they eat the fucking toys, and they're like, "Hey, let's just shove the whole thing in our mouths." And the parents are like, "Oh, that's really fun! Let's videotape it."
Natural selection, guys. I mean, if a child's gonna eat one of those things, I'd choke. It's like the dog. I have a wee puppy, and I take it out, and people go, "Oh, the dog's chewing on this. The dog's chewing on that." It's like if a dog chokes, it'll not do it again. So you have to win. It's like the old pod thing. I have to basically wrestle my washing machine tablets out of the container just because a few kids thought that.
So maybe don't use tablets. Maybe just I don't know. Use the liquid.
Drink it. Use the
what? No, are you? I mean, just because you eat Tide Pods, okay? Just because you eat Tide Pods, Kinder Delight is better. Yeah. Or Delice.
I love a bit of Kinder. I love a bit of Kinder.
Is there somebody in the chat that joined my Discord named Batman? Because I just
Batman's everywhere.
I got alert.
Oh yeah, because he joined in. He's like, Batman.
If Batman DM'd me yeet earlier. Thanks for that. Please don't just DM me unsolicited if you don't have to. I would appreciate that.
I get DM'd all the time, but it's always nice stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're important though.
To all the people playing with the super chat and all that, thank you. We really do appreciate
Yeah.
that. That's actually
You guys are so
not
sweet.
necessary. We love you though.
Somebody's donated
Don't
£5.
I mean, don't discourage them, Brian. But thank you.
I
£5.
try to just be polite with that shit.
That's like what,
Yeah.
$100 or something like that. There, you know.
That's that's not $100. That's more like 7 million, dude. We are fucking scum in Ohio.
He's going to go for the new PlayStation and Xbox.
I'm not PC Master Race.
Yeah.
Let's go.
PC Master Race or
PBC
Nintendo
Master
Switch.
Race. Am I right, Blair? PBC Peanut Butter Cups. Let's go. Yes.
I love peanut butter cups.
I'm
Fucking,
Batman.
Reese's is the best.
Yeah.
But only the peanut butter cups. Actually, I fuck with Reese's Pieces. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I love that shit.
I like Reese's Pieces.
They're hard to get here. It's hard to get here. So when I see it,
I bet. But you guys have the good Smarties, so you should be proud.
Oh, Smarties, yeah. Are they real Smarties?
Yeah. American Smarties are garbage. American Smarties, I don't know what they call them overseas, but in Canada we call them Rockets, and they're like, I like them personally. I like the chalky little, like almost Pez kind of candies, but in Canada and the UK, Smarties, which is what Americans call Rockets, are bigger versions and I believe superior versions of M&Ms.
Yeah.
Knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on a sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
Oh, J. Ross, yeah, he's the only PC Master Race person you'll ever meet that plays it on a controller in front of his living room on his big TV.
Oh, that's exactly what I do, bro. Are you kidding me?
You have a good day too, Stony boy.
That's
Yes.
how I play. I've got a controller plugged into my laptop. My laptop is a gaming laptop, and I mean, if I want to play it on my TV, I would HDMI out, but I just play it on my laptop screen with a controller.
The big oxymoron.
So whatever.
Gaming
Don't at me,
laptop. I know. There we go. Go for a wee wander around the room here.
It's not like I'm like out there playing competitive shit. I'm playing The Witcher 3
look
and
at that,
putting in
look at
hundreds
that
of
fancy
hours.
little lamp over there.
There is.
I love lamp.
Look, remember I was telling you about my gulag wall? It's now plastered. Look. I'm waiting.
Damn, that is terrifying.
Gulag wall.
It was no. It's plastered now. It needs a bit of paint, but it was literally looked like there was
A bit of
stains
paint,
on it.
yes.
Well, the wall needs paint. And then let me see here. I don't have enough length. I don't have enough length.
Desk reveal.
I don't have enough length. Yeah, there is. That's my phone. You can't tell with the ultra wideness, but it's ultra wide.
That's a proper office phone, yeah.
But
Yeah, that thing is dummy thick.
Oh my god, a house plant.
But you see, the thing is that because the walls are so deep in my house, because it's 125 years old, I can just set my monitor in the windowsill, and it's still
Oh, that's
yeah.
great.
it's still actually shit tons of space in the back. But my eyeballs don't work as good as they used to, so I have to have it a bit closer. But it means that
Until I move into my house, my desk is like crammed into this corner with like a portion of it sticking into an alcove that I have no access to. It's great,
this is here.
but we make it work.
I purposely bought a bookshelf. I'm 37 years old and I've lived on my own for nearly 20 years, but I've never bought a bookshelf. But I purposely bought
Yeah, me
this.
neither.
I bought this bookshelf because hopefully there'll be 100,000 plaque thing that I only found out about a wee while ago. And
Oh, you didn't know we were gonna get a plaque? I thought you knew.
I did know, but not as long ago as you think. Yeah, and then you got Jimmy. There's our Jimmy there. He's my man. Oh, I moved him about actually. He's a mirror there now. So yeah. No.
Yeah, you don't want to see my toilet, man. I had Little Caesars pizza yesterday. We're not gonna go
Toilet
there.
Little Caesars is great, but the outcome
Bottom
is,
of the barrel.
Yeah.
It
See,
comes back to fight.
the thing about
essentially.
Yeah.
The thing about pizza with you guys is that if you go to Domino's here, it's like really, really expensive. But I was told that in America and Canada, that's the cheap shit.
It's dirt cheap, and the crust has gotten so much better over the years. Domino's is great.
Domino's is great, but they have no stuffed crust anything. There's no cheesy bread, no stuffed crust anything. So that's why Pizza Hut and Little Caesars
love
just
crazy
fucked
bread.
them up.
Yeah, they got them on the junk food.
Yeah.
Although I would say, at least in California, to be fair, I would say that Domino's probably does more brisk business than Little Caesars. I would think. I would think.
Yeah, you see, we
I
have,
don't know. It's just better.
We have local ones here, and they're not the big chainy ones, if you know what I mean, and they're amazing. I've been getting this doner kebab calzone thing. I've finally been getting one of those, and it is like it's got a bit of spice in it. Thank you, Blair, again.
Thank you for the Domino's money, Blair.
Yeah,
We're gonna blaze it and get some Domino's.
oh, definitely.
'Cause I didn't just have pizza all day today. And yesterday,
Papa
or
John.
anything.
You don't get Papa John's here. You get like a frozen thing, or is that what it is?
Oh, we get Papa John's. Papa John's is awful.
But you get a
I was gonna
frozen
say,
version.
Papa
Of
It's a
John's
chain.
can suck a dick. I cannot stand Papa John's.
Yeah, you don't get
They're
them
evil.
here, but you get like the frozen pizzas, and they're not really.
They're not. Yeah.
I wouldn't buy a frozen Papa John's. I wouldn't do it. Like an unfrozen Papa John's is already not going to be very good.
We get Goodfellas ones, the big frozen
Sorry, not
ones here.
sorry.
Yeah, I eat anything. I'm not fussy. There's loads of stuff I'm not allowed to eat, and I just eat away at it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
What are you not allowed to eat? Are you lactose intolerant?
Yeah, I'm lactose
Oh, you're a
intolerant.
lactard?
Yeah. I'm well, not
man,
proud.
I'm sorry.
I blame my children for that because I wasn't until I became a dad at 19, and then all of a sudden, oh, my stomach's bad. I can't eat cheese no more.
Yeah, that's
You know.
when all the IBS and shit kicked in.
Yeah, that's when it all kicked in. So
Yeah.
Damn.
I blame my
I can
children.
still
wonder
have-
why.
I can still have lactose stuff. They actually said you should cut cheese and stuff. I can actually still have cheese. I just can't
Cool.
have like onions and beans and.
That's weird that you can't have onions
I can't
and
have
beans.
fucking corn.
That makes sense. Corn doesn't digest like at all.
Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't hurt me as bad as like beans do. Beans just like completely destroy me, and I just go, well, thanks a lot.
I'm sure your farts are like the stuff are like nightmare fuel.
Well, I'll tell you this. I will say this, chat. Be prepared for some heavy fart action here. Until
no.
I figured out the trick. There is a trick to UC that I've discovered that my doctor, that son of a bitch, didn't actually help me with.
Uh-oh.
He,
Sounds like you need a better doctor.
I'm gonna ask for one because my family doctor's awesome. He's awesome, but my gastroenterologist can go fuck off now. 3 times I went in, had to wait 3 hours basically in a room full of coughing, sneezing people. Not doing that now. For him to say, "Go home and suffer." I figured out you take a vitamin D in the morning and a vitamin D at night, and your UC is basically going to go away. Well, not permanently, but like instead of gambling with wet farts, now you have to gamble with just how hard can you fart. It's like, oh, I can fart naturally again. Yeah.
No,
Dude, my favorite are like the farts that are like just loud enough to like scare my dog awake. That's my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
When I fart and he jumps, that's the best. I'm like, yes, he has noticed me.
Exactly.
You get him back.
Notice me, senpai. It's like, all right, yes.
Like,
my
he's, like,
magnum opus of
snoozing.
shits in my pants. Yes.
No, I love it when people say, "Oh yeah, I got vitamin D." Vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Yeah,
I have the vitamin D.
because there's
I forget that the Brits and all the UK people call them vitamins.
going backwards and forwards with the doctors recently, and there was somebody brought up about vitamin D, and the doctor
Hey,
says,
that D.
the best way to get vitamin D is just to go outside.
I'm like, what's outside though?
Yeah.
Fuck that. The graphics haven't been updated in what, 10 billion years? I ain't going out there. God, fix your physics engine. It's too hot. I went outside one day and like fucking it was raining in the middle of winter and it was a lightning storm and shit. And I'm going, it's too hot for winter. God, fix this. And then I walked back inside. My neighbors thought I was fucking nuts. I'm like,
How long have you been living there? Be like, who's that boy outside? We've got a new neighbour. I hang out the front all the time, but I don't go anywhere because I've got nowhere to park my car. I'm too lazy, so basically just decide not to go anywhere because when I drive around the block and come back again, there's no space for me anymore. So I'm just too lazy.
it's like, fuck it. Just let it be.
Exactly. I'll be all right. The kids will starve. I'll starve. It doesn't matter. So
We'll go see it. We'll see like a squirrel in the backyard. I'll kill it with a bow and arrow, and we'll eat that. That's fine. Favorite band? Oddly, I don't.
Metal
like, I know
band. We're talking metal.
Dave loves metal.
I fucking
Dave's
love metal.
Dave is a metalhead. I love
Yeah.
the old school rock and roll and metal. I nowadays.
What do
though,
you
I'm
mean?
all
So
about-
what is old school rock and roll and metal?
Well, I
Like,
would say.
are we talking Rainbow, like Dio?
Yeah, I'd say
or
Dio,
like
Dio,
Priest?
the door, like the old Doors, like you'd hear in Vietnam and shit. That was fun, even though that's not
The
metal.
Doors
that's,
wasn't
that's
metal.
Like,
yeah,
that was like,
psychedelic rock for sure.
Yeah, I like the psychedelic rock, like Pink Floyd and all that. That was pretty good.
Did you ever get into Tame Impala? Everybody really fucks with Tame Impala.
I heard them, I think, one time. I don't remember after that though.
One song for the rest of my life? Oh my god, that's a tough one. It would be Ween. It would probably be a Ween song. And it would probably be The Mollusk. Yeah, I would say probably The Mollusk by Ween.
What's your one song, Scott? What's your one song that would define the rest of your life? That would just be your song forever, if you had one.
Well, my favorite bands would be The Prodigy and Left Field.
You like The Prodigy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can tell where that's going to go.
Oh boy.
Smack my bitch up. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Brian got
weird.
it one. Yeah,
Okay,
no, I
wow.
like Left Field and Future Sound of London and things like that. There, I like my electronic sort of 90s. That sort of
yeah.
stuff.
Fatboy
the old
Slim?
synth stuff.
No, not quite flat, but just the more sort of messy stuff. I like, and then about
Square Pusher or like Aphex Twin.
yes.
Oh, yes.
I like a wee bit of. I like everything. I'm not really fussed. I love Elton John and I love David Bowie and I love. There's loads of stuff I go for. Like, do you know what I mean? Jimi Hendrix. You know, it's. I used to like Bob Dylan until I met a neighbor.
Love Hendrix.
You've got. I go for anything. I'm not fussed. I'm really not fussed. Whenever I'm on the car, I flick through absolutely everything. I love Craig David.
Oh yeah, of course you do. Craig David's great.
Yeah, there's loads
You
of
fuck
stuff.
with Jamiroquai?
Yes. They're back
I
in.
love Jamiroquai, man. I can't even dance, and that shit just makes me dance every time.
Yeah, that was a bit more of a younger. I love Oasis as well, but that's probably more of a British thing.
Oh.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
And then
I should grab a guitar and play it, but I'm feeling lazy.
Blur. Gorillas off the back of that as well, where he went a wee bit freaky and started messing about. I've music wise, Korn. Somebody mentioned Korn's good too. Yeah, and Slipknot. I remember all that.
Yeah, Korn's good. Korn's fun. Slipknot.
But I don't really get with like Slipknot or Korn, but I definitely get into some deathcore. Like I've got a Fallujah poster on my wall. They're pretty lit.
Oh, the guy Blair McElroy. I love the name because it's
Blair.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He's obviously local. Very popular name around here. George Michael is definitely one of the best artists ever to have lived. Wham is definitely. I could sing if I wasn't nervous. I could sing Club Tropicana, no baller.
Can you hit the high note on "Take on Me" though?
Oh, dude, I love that song, but I can't.
No. I was raging.
On me.
I'm not going there.
Take on me. I can't fucking do high notes. What are you kidding me? Come on, Scott, do it. Do a high note,
No.
please.
I can't do that.
It's in what? It's in B minor, I think, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Dave's gonna go for it, is he?
Talking away. I don't have much to say. I'll say it. All right, hold on. Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. Take on me. I'll be gone. Can I say your
Yes.
How's that?
Yes. Oh.
I haven't warmed up, so my voice is a little like phlegmy because I've been smoking spliffs all morning. But not bad for no warm up, right? I can get higher than that too, but we don't have to go into like Steve Perry territory yet.
Right. Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, the guy from Journey.
No, I'm just reading the comments.
Oh, Sherry. Yeah. One of my housemates just texted me. I assume they're outside and just heard me fucking crush "Take on Me." Our jaws just dropped with that note. You weren't expecting it, were you? I know y'all can hear me.
Hell yeah.
Did I break my mic? I hope I didn't break my mic.
No, it's all good.
What? I can't hear you. What are you saying?
What? Whoa, man! What? Wow.
Whoa, dude, skies help.
Dude, when I played a show a couple years back with Dave Days, we covered "Take on Me" in like pop punk, and Dave couldn't hit that high note, so I did it while I was playing lead guitar, shredding, dude, just fucking. I had the melody that I was killing that on guitar. Dave was playing the chords. We had bass and drums on it, and then we would like harmonize a bit on the choruses, and then I would stick the high note because nobody else could do it, because I grew up singing "I Believe in a Thing Called Love" by The Darkness because I'm weird. And so
yes.
that I have a really, really strong falsetto.
The Darkness.
I can still crush that note, dude.
What was the other one with the danger, high voltage? Who was
Danger, high voltage.
When we touch, when we kiss, danger, yeah, high voltage.
Oh god damn!
It was the woman in the music video got me.
No, that got me. The caribou. That was my shit.
I'm just glad there's
light up titties.
I'm just
Amazing.
yes. That's all I can remember. To be fair, what are you yawning? What are you yawning about, Brian? There, what time's it over there? It's like what?
Over here, it's only 7:08 for me. I keep yawning though because I've been having the worst goddamn sleep of all time lately.
Electric Six. That was the name of it.
Electric
Yes,
Six, yes.
that song is a
Ooh.
bonafide jam.
They did what they did. What? Oh, yeah. What about what's Mattress's favorite band? I know the answer to this here. That's Blue Napalm 123. He is an actual real life friend. I do actually have him.
Great Balls of Fire, probably, if I knew the lyrics. I do a great AC voice. I can do the like AC, like the Brian Johnson AC/DC era voice.
Get the guitar out, Dave. Come on. Come on. It's all 125 people. I see how easy he was tucked into that. Oh shit! They have to go on.
Peer pressure.
Normally, what happens is that Dave gets drunk and then starts playing for me.
I don't know if it's in tune. Hold on.
I know my guitars aren't in tune, so I don't know shit.
Do a wee bit of Metallica for Blue Napalm 123 for us.
Metallica?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh.
Gotta remember some Metallica.
Enter Sandman's the easiest one to remember.
It's like I'm a jazzy kind of player. I don't really like messing
Oh, well then play whatever you want to play. Do it for the fun.
Well, I gotta roll with like a deep cut of Metallica. You know, I gotta like, as I love. Oh, how's about the. Lay beside me. Tell me what they've done. Speak the words I wanna. Make my demons run. The door lies open. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
I think you need to move your mic a wee bit as well. It's not picking it all up, actually. There we go.
You know why? Because Discord's got that automatic shit.
Yeah. Turn it to manual and put it all the way down.
Yeah.
Call it completely.
Not too loud, or is that good? Impression off.
Oh shit! You want that song? Fortunate Son. Created Clearwater. Okay.
We've lost you, Dave. We've lost you. No, come back.
Oh no, now it's not even picking up anything. Dave.
How about now?
Yay, back.
Yeah? All
Yep.
right. Can you hear this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on, I remember this chord. I was 15 once.
Oh Jesus, Drake. Sweet home Alabama.
I'm culturally not allowed to sing that song. That's my get out clause on that.
Oh God.
How's that Call of Cthulhu? Right?
Oh, Discord's fucking us.
Yeah, sorry
Discord,
about that.
don't do
really,
me.
Like, rigged up for that right now. But yeah, I feel like it's a little bit sacrilegious to play Call of Cthulhu by Metallica on a 75-year-old jazz guitar, but we're just gonna roll with it.
Go for
I feel
it.
like it's insulting to someone's memory. But I bought this thing to play. I did not buy it to sit there. I don't remember Ride the Lightning, and I don't have a pick right now. I've just got my fingers, so we are limited. Is 2020 but Freebird? No Freebird.
No Freebird, you're banned. Get out.
I'll be around about. No one fucks with JoJo in this house. All right, whatever. Yeah, thanks for putting me on the spot, y'all.
It's all right.
I play guitar today and totally warmed
But
up
you're
to
so
this.
talented. We love your
I know.
guitar playing.
Thank you.
I
love-
can't play guitar for shit. I wanted to all my
I
life.
wanted to share. I wanted to share my the personal sessions that I get to the world.
What? Oh, yeah, because sometimes we'll just like get drunk and I'll just dick off.
Yeah.
That's friendship.
Yeah, that's it.
Friendship. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By somehow realize what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody. That's what I got. I'm not good at lyrics.
I didn't want to sing over the top of it.
If my throat didn't fucking die, I'd sing a little bit.
Dave, turn your audio up a wee bit because I know once I go into Discord, I'm gonna.
Audio up?
Yeah, your mic even because I know as soon as I
How's
go.
that?
Oh, wee bit quiet. I know as soon as I go poking, I'll lose the videos.
Beep boop. How's that?
I'll
It's
do.
gonna cut out because we're on Discord doing this thing, and yeah, if you want to hear my music and actually hear me play, www.davemakesnoises.com.
Gotta get into
Yeah.
that plug.
Yeah, I know you had.
This fanfare is by DaveMakeNoises.com.
No, it's by Koji Kondo from Super Mario.
Corrected.
I got corrected.
I don't know, boys. We're gonna wrap this up.
Play the. Do you want me to play the guitar theme from the gypsy from the coffee video that I did?
Go for it.
You know.
Oh, there. Scott pulling up to coffee.
Buy a coffee here. Use the code MrRipper.
If you buy a Dungeons and Darkroast from Adventurers Co., use the code MrRipper for 10% off of all of your tasty beanie brew. Mwah.
Oh, it is nice coffee. To be fair, it is.
To be
To be fair,
Ah.
the pro.
Hold on, we'll give you a tuning pitch. To be fair, harmonize. Somebody hit the C or harmonize. Come on, boys. We can do this.
Look at it.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, look, affiliates. It's us. Number one.
Oh. We are number one, bitch. Get out.
Mr. Ripper. Like I say, like I say.
Tim Hortons was better than Starbucks, and then Burger King bought them out. I think circa like 2000. I want to say 14 or 15, but maybe it was before that. Maybe it was as early as 2010. But Burger King bought out a massive majority share in Tim Hortons, and then sold the coffee beans to McDonald's.
Oh.
So now, if you want the iconic, classic Canadian Tim Hortons double, you go to McDonald's. Ah!
No
You
wonder
can't do
people
coffee
like
blows
their
them both out of the
coffee.
water.
I like this there, the wee write-up they've put it. 100,000 subscribers, even more unique viewers. Mr. Ripper has 2 professional voice actors. Who the hell are they?
Are you kidding me?
Who the fuck are they?
Nerds.
Brian and Dave. Who the fuck? Never heard of those.
Wow,
Oh
dude.
Oh, that's so
I want to have a wee look at these boys here and see what they do. Is there a link? Is there a link?
Yeah, we should be friends with them.
Hey,
Yeah.
who are you guys? The Dungeon
Hey everybody, welcome to the Dungeon Cast trailer.
Oh.
I'm Brian.
I can feel a copyright strike coming here if I play too long. And but don't want to end that
Look
bad.
what you've done.
Yeah.
What? Who are they? Let me go. I'll go investigate them too. Because I'm not streaming. I can go look at who I won.
Yeah, I've just got to resubscribe. I did get a message that saying that they put us up as affiliates, to be fair, and I never clicked on it until now.
Hey, Dungeon Cast, if you're out there, I subscribe too. Come subscribe to me and to Ripper because we love you.
They should start spamming all their comments.
All right, hold on.
Ripdaddy sent me. Somebody said that.
I'll go to their most recent video and be like, "Hi from Mr. Ripper and Brian and Dave and all of our friends."
We did that whenever we did the crossover with Neckbeardy, and I made everybody just say, "Ripdaddy sent me." There's another. To be fair, I'm gonna watch that. That's my homework. I'm gonna give myself homework for next week. I'm gonna watch Letterkenny. How many episodes is there?
Oh yeah, a lot, but just get started and you'll be fine.
A lot. I like a lot. Mrs. Ripper likes a good TV show too. We're watching.
There's like 8 seasons with like 6 or 7 episodes.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
Nah, it's not too bad, but the episodes are like the thing is like you got to be paying attention because if you blink, you'll miss the jokes. It goes so fast. They pack so much comedy into such a small time frame. It's unbelievable.
I've only ever seen the YouTube clip that you sent me of the To Be Fair.
The To Be Fair bit is so good, but there's so many better ones. Like Shorzy is the greatest. You're ready, bro. You're ready. It's the greatest show. I love Letterkenny. Oh, I just put the guitar down. Sorry, Stone Grimes. Maybe you should have thought about that before calling me Grumble Dave.
What did you say, Grumble Dave?
Nothing. Because Grumble Dave doesn't exist.
Lois is,
Grumble Dave
is commenting on our
doesn't
friendship. A friendship. It is actually a real friendship.
Yeah.
It grew from
Bros.
random messages out there, and I made 2 friends. So can't get any better than that. There.
I'm just gonna give everyone a hug over the internet because that's me.
Does that work?
I'm warm and soft.
I was just a fan of the channel, so it's really cool to like be able to participate in it. I like.
I just got a random message on Twitter from Scott, and I'm like, what?
I went old man. And I have still, even with the scheduled tweets and all for the videos, like a wee sneak peek.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, there's them there down the side for the scheduled videos, but I mean, it still hurts my brain. Like it really does. This whole Twitter thing, I don't get it. Really don't get it.
Yeah, it's just about social interaction on Twitter. Really, that's it. Finding the right hashtags, marketing every day. Just
I don't know. I've been shit posting so aggressively on my Instagram since I deleted the Facebook off of my phone. My Instagram is the new home of my shit posting. So feel free to check it out. I post some shit, dude. I get weird. I get deep fried with my meme game.
I don't do Instagram.
You don't? Instagram's your business card in 2020, dude.
pretty much.
I know, but it's all visual, and I've got nothing really visually to give anybody.
Oh, I said pert near. Pretty near. Pert near.
Yeah, pert near.
It's just a Letterkenny thing. You'll understand.
I'll understand it shortly. Yes. Right. I think. Do you want to wrap us up, boys, or are you?
Yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
I'll wrap up, go get some food and chill. I'll have some chili.
This was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
There
It's
will be
nice
more
having
hangouts.
the ability to hang out while also doing our stories first. It's nice you guys like to be here.
Yeah. Thank you for all of your love and support. Thank you for helping us reach 100,000 subs. We literally can't believe it. This is shocking and beautiful, and I'm so happy. I love you guys. And that includes you, Brian, and you, Mr. Ripper.
All the love all around to everybody, because love.
Y'all bring me so much joy.
We need to spread that love, especially nowadays, because not everybody's getting it, and we all need it. So all the love to you two and to our friends out there.
And thank you everybody for giving me the best job ever. I get to
Oh,
talk to my
God,
friends
yes.
all day. That's all I do.
We all get to just have fun as a job.
I know, it's
And
brilliant.
that's goddamn amazing. So thanks to Scott for bringing us together.
Yeah, big shots out to Ripdaddy, man.
Yeah,
That
seriously,
dude's-
come on.
That dude's a game changer.
Yeah, I don't know
We're
what
gonna
this.
be we're gonna be the
Oh.
number one D&D stories channel. Screw it.
I don't know. There's a couple.
The numbers,
We'll
man.
fight for it.
There's a couple of good ones. There's a couple of good ones out there. Yes. Right. Gonna end this. Next week, same time, roughly within a few minutes. It's sort of between 10 my time, half 10, just depending on. Just between things, but yeah, see you next week, guys, and hopefully if all goes well, we'll talk about shit towards the end again. Right, I'll catch you later.
Much
Bye
love.
bye.
All the love.
Bye.